All right, so these breakdowns, they need to get knocked out, right? Ding, ding, ding. So, actor Tony Todd, known for his role in the movie Candyman and other films, dies at age 69. Sympathy with the death. Let's play this news clip.
Tributes are pouring.
Here, let's try to play it again.
Tributes are pouring in tonight for actor Tony Todd, who died. He was best known for his roles in the horror film Candyman. He played the killer in the film franchise. Todd's career spanned many genres, from his part in the Academy Award-winning film Platoon to Final Destination. His cause of death was not disclosed. Todd was 69.
And, that's like a common theme nowadays, right? No cause of death, not disclosed, you know, things of that nature. That's kind of expected nowadays, right? So, okay, so I know right away this is what they're telling us. Dead at 69. The actor born in 1954. Look how he was born in Washington, D.C. Okay? And we had the presidential selection recently, right? November 5th. Okay, so we're getting a lot of these deaths right around this presidential selection that we just had. Okay, and Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States, right? And very much connected with our country and politics, as I referred to, right? So, born in Washington, D.C., no coincidence, died at his home in Marina del Rey, California, of natural causes. And think about DC too. Like the White House. Okay, that's interesting that we still call it the White House with all the talk of racism and all of the censorship, right? It is still called the White House. Okay, and we have a black actor here that dies. And remember, we had the Tuskegee University shooting as well. I already broke that down. And we had the 43 monkeys that escaped, and all underlining racism for sure. And I think I have a couple of those clips in here. So, dead of natural causes and was born in Washington, D.C., dead at 69. Well, look, Takashi 69 trending recently. Okay, 6'9", right? Candyman, Tony Todd, dead at 69. Look at the initials with the name. TT, Tony Todd, dead at 69. Takashi T, 6'9". Trump wins the selection. T, right? Trump T. Okay? And notice the Donald, right? Donald D. Okay? I can't remember if I have it in here, but Diddy, very trendy with that character, right? Diddy, also born in 69. There it is right there. Okay? So you see Diddy D, Donald D, Takashi, Trump, Tony, Todd, TT. It all begins with the language, okay, y'all? And dead at 69, Takashi 69 struck a deal to end his current jail stint, and he's connected with Trump. He said he would vote for Trump when he originally got released, connected with the last presidential selection, right? But you see, prosecutors said Wednesday, right? Okay, so you see Takashi 69 trending. You see the 69 connection. You see the letter D, the letter T. Diddy's birthday, born in 69. And look how Diddy's birthday one day before the selection. And look at this guy, fictional character he played. Okay? William Bloodworth. All right? Bloodworth. Like, and you see that was a fictional character he played in the Final Destination film series, portrayed by Tony Todd. That's that's interesting in its own right. Okay, but Blood Worth, like Takashi 69, was affiliated with the Bloods. Okay, and I pulled this from a prior decode. Uh, Treyway, right, is credited to Kifano Shadi Jordan, a former manager of rapper 6ix9ine, Daniel Hernandez, also known as Tekashi 6ix9ine. Shadi and 6ix9ine are affiliated with the Nine Trey Gangsters, a part of the script, right? A New York City / East Coast subset of the Bloods. So you see how we build here, right? William Bloodworth in the Final Destination film series, okay? And look at the occupation, a coroner. But look at what it looks like right there. Okay? And that could connect back with the Trump Takashi connection with Biden taking over, around that 2020 time with Takashi being released from prison. But anyways, going forward, because you know what Trump helped bring in, right? Before Biden took over, as you see with the occupation there. So you see the blood connection, you see the name connection with the alphabet and the letters of the name. And Final Destination, what are the odds of this, y'all? Look, Final Destination is an American horror franchise that includes 6 films, 9 novels. Okay? What? You see? 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine. Diddy born in 69. Tony Todd dead at 69. So you see how that works right there? And 2 comic books. It is based on an unproduced spec script of Jeffrey Reddick, originally written for the X-Files television series and was distributed by New Line Cinema. But that's amazing because I remember watching a couple of those a while back, and it was very interesting because it was almost like the script was laid out there of how somebody was going to die, right? That's amazing. And of course, right, Bloodworth, right? Bloodworth with the Tony Todd character. Bloods, the gang, right? We had the for sale ruby red slippers from the Wizard of Oz on sale, for sale nearly 2 decades after they were stolen. That trending, right? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Red blood, like Republicans, right? Red, okay? Red states. Think about it. You even get the 3 in there, clicking the slippers heels together 3 times. So look, 3, 6, 9. Look, Treyway, Trey referring to 3, right? Look, 3, 6, 9. You see how that works? You see how that works? Okay, so in Candyman, released in 1992 and followed by a remake in 2021, Todd played a menacing killer who had a hook on one arm. The premise is built around the urban myth that Candyman roamed the Cabrini Green housing projects in Chicago and could be summoned by saying his name 5 times in front of a mirror. So, how about that? Click the heels together 3 times, right? Say his name 5 times in front of a mirror. The 2021 movie explores societal problems such as racism and police brutality. How about that? Because that was 21, and remember the original, I guess, in 92, apparently, and then they had the remake. So, again, that connects completely with the presidential selection that we had, right? And did I give y'all, did they tell us? Let me see here. Let me pull it up because I don't know why I didn't mention it already, but let me do this. Tony Todd. Okay, so the character died one day after the selection. If I didn't, excuse me if I didn't say that. And ooh, let me grab that full name right there. Look at his middle name, Tyran, at Tiran, over here on the right. Kind of makes me think of tyranny. And look at his middle name, you get T. So you get, oh, okay, his original, he's born Anthony, but he goes by Tony. So look, you get Tony Todd and the middle name Tyran, like tyrannical, right? But you get another T, Takashi T, Trump T, and Todd. That last name is the whitest white name ever. And he played the ghost of a black guy, I think they said, that was killed because he was dating a white woman. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But I copy and paste that middle name. We'll check that out here shortly. But dead November 6th, one day after the selection. Okay. So let me see. Who did Tony Todd play in Candyman? Right here.
According to Wikipedia, Tony Todd, Anthony Tehran Todd, December 4, 1954 to November 6,
Oh, but they don't tell us
2024,
the
was
title
an American
character.
actor. He was best known for playing the title character in the Candyman film series, 1992 to
What was
2021,
the name
and
of the
William
title
Bloodworth in the
character in
Final
Candyman?
Destination franchise. Fictional
Daniel
characters frequently
Robitaille.
mentioned on the web include Daniel Robitaille, Trevor Lyle, William Burke, and others.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna copy and paste real quick his full name. Let me get rid of that. Let me share this tab. So let me put his full name and then let's put Daniel Robitaille. Look at that right there. Look at his full name. You get 202. Donald John Trump equals 220. Donald equals 23. Look, you get 230 here, like 23. And look at the 86. If you don't know, 86 is to get rid of, right? You've been 86. Look at the 76 right here. Okay? Anthony Tyron Todd. Now look when I put Trump's name in here. Donald John Trump. Look, you get that 76. Okay? You get the 76 just like the full name for Tony Todd. And you see the 202 and how it's very similar to the 220 with Donald John Trump, right? And let me put Donald. Look at Donald. There's the 23. Like 230, you get the 23 in that full name. And I'm working on the bad baby breakdown right now. So that's why you see that there. Okay, so that's very interesting. And put that again. Now let's get rid of the middle name. Okay, and look, Anthony Todd, you get 50 like Donald, and he beat Kamala Harris, the 49th vice president. Anthony Todd equals 49, and Kamala Harris equals 49, by the way. Look at Anthony Todd, 157. Okay, just like United States 157. And look, you even get 40 with the United States, Anthony Todd 140. Okay, and here's Donald right here, 50. And there's that 23 again, right? Donald 50 and Anthony Todd 50. And since we're here, again, notice Anthony Todd 49 right there. Kamala, the 49th VP. Look, Kamala Harris 49. And you see the 112 like Donald right there. And then you also see that 86 with Kamala Harris to get rid of as the full name born to Tony Todd, Anthony Tyron Todd. Okay? You see how that works? And even when you put just on the side, real quick, vice president, there's the 49 again, and there's the 202, there's the 76, and there's the 68. So you see how all of it lands because 68 is the 86 reverse. Okay? And vice president 76, Donald John Trump 76, Anthony Tyron Todd 76. So let's address the middle name, or let's put Daniel Robitaille, and Daniel, the character he plays, Daniel Robitaille, known as Candyman, is a fictional character, main antagonist of the Candyman film series. The character originated in Clive Barker's 85 short story, The Forbidden. Well, Daniel D like Donald, even. Okay? So let's take Daniel Robitaille. And this is all on the fly, okay, y'all? Anybody watching this? Daniel Robitaille, there's that 76 again. Okay? Come on. Right? 76. You see it? Just like Vice President, just like Donald John Trump, and just like his full real name, 76. Okay? So all of that was on the fly. It's just these four ciphers, and it's not going to hit like that on a coincidence. But I do want to look at Tony Todd's full name and look at the middle name again, like
According to the New York
tyranny.
Times, Anthony Tehran Todd was born on December
Tehran.
4, 1954, in Washington. He earned a master's degree from the Trinity Repertory Company, studied at the Eugene O'Neill Theater Center in Waterford, Conn, and got started in political theater.
Ooh. Got started in political theater? Wow, and this guy's 6'5". Political theater. That's interesting as we speak of politics. So look at and the Washington thing, really. But let's look at the middle name. Tyron. It looks like tyranny.
Here's the definition of tyranny: cruel and oppressive government or rule.
You see that right there? That's what it looks like. And that looks like train station as well, doesn't it? TS. Okay, so amazing. And what is political theater?
According to Wikipedia, a political drama can describe a play, film, or TV program that has a political component, whether reflecting the author's.
So, you get it? You see? Right? So this helps us show these connections, all right? So back over here. And all of that was on the fly, okay, y'all? Right? This is how I can do videos like that. I know that this is a real code. All right? Off screen, Tony was cherished as a mentor, a friend, and a beacon of kindness and wisdom. Goldberg's company said he gave his time and resources to aspiring actors, consistently advocating for greater representation and authenticity within the industry. His television career included roles in Night Court. Trump was in court a lot, right? Look, Law and Order, like Trump, right? Look at law backwards, it's like wall, okay? Trump wall, right? So these are all, to me, this all refers to Trump, okay? Knight, this is a black actor, right? Uh, those who knew him will remember his warm laugh, generous spirit, his dedication to his craft. And you know what's interesting? They say he's a towering figure, okay? And that's interesting because Trump has the Trump Towers, right? And check it out. Candy equals 47 like Trump, 88 like Trump, 25 like Trump. And you see the 47 again, president, White House, government, DC equals 47, Republican, Democrat, agent. But look at that, Trump and Candy. And I already went over this. Tony T, Todd T, Trump T. Look at the red with the poster for Candyman. Okay? You see? Don't say his name if you want to live. And we mentioned Takashi T, Trump Tower, all of that. Okay? So known worldwide. Look, you see right here? Towering presence. Trump Tower. You see everything? And look at 202. Is that meters high? Remember, we hit the 202s over here, right? 202 meters. And look, 664 feet right there. Kamala Harris, born in 64, just like Michelle Obama. Okay? Joe Biden equals 64 in gematria, which is this code, letters or numbers. Pennsylvania equals 64, where Biden was born, where Trump was attempted assassinated the first time. But notice, look at the 202 meters high with Trump Tower. Okay? And I'm just going to go back here. And look, Vice President 202. And remember, Donald John Trump 220, but Anthony Tyron Todd, Candyman's full name in real life, 202. You see that? And think about Trump Tower. Think about Twin Tower, like two, like double, right? With the 202. San Francisco equals 202, right? Kamala connected with the Bay Area around there. You'll see her with the 49ers hat, or excuse me, the jacket. Look on Google. And who knows nowadays with AI, right? But you can ask Google where Kamala's from. Here, let's do this. Is Kamala Harris from the Bay Area? See? Born in Oakland, right there. Is Oakland a part of San Francisco?
Flights from Phoenix to Oakland leaving December 12th and
Look,
coming back December 16th start at $92.
a
The
city.
shortest flight is about 2 hours and 5 minutes long.
Look how
You
it's
can choose
64
different travel
degrees.
dates on your screen.
Look at 64 degrees there even. Uh, Tomorrow and Wednesday. But look, Oakland is a city in the East Bay region of the San Francisco Bay Area. All right. So look at 50 and look 58-story Trump Tower right there, towering presence with Tony Todd. Takashi 6'9", born in on 5/8, May 8. You see that? And in 96, 6'9", Tony Todd dead at 69, Diddy born in 69. Both physically and artistically, Tony leaves behind an indelible legacy in film, theater, and the hearts of those who had the honor of knowing him. A giant of cinema. Okay? Right? Natural causes is what they say. Okay? And it's even a 29-day span from his death date. You include the start with the death date and you run it to the upcoming birthday. It's a 29-day span from start to end, and Trump equals 29. All right? How about that? And again, he dies one day after the selection. Okay? And this is from Final Destination 5 here. The Flight 180 crash serves as the beginning and plot to the Final Destination, and the ending to Final Destination 5, effectively bringing the movies full circle. There are several notable discrepancies with the Flight 180 crash as shown in Final Destination and Final Destination 5. Look at this right here. This is embarking on a trip. Alex Browning, maybe played by Devon Sawa, to Paris. And this is from the Final Destination film. Paris like Harris. Okay? And remember, we had the 2024 Paris Olympics. Okay? Rhyming with Harris. And look at that flame with that logo. It kind of looks like a female's face and lips right there. You see how they did that? And this would be the hair right here. Look how they did that. But it's supposed to be maybe a flame. Interesting, but it looks like a female. And I bring this up because I think it said he was in this movie specifically. I want to kind of verify that real quick. Let's go over here. Let's pull this up. Which Final Destination films were Tony Todd in?
Tony Todd plays William Bloodworth in Final Destination.
All right, maybe. And there was 6 of them, right? Okay, look. Todd played William Bloodworth in 3 Final Destination movies. Which Final Destination movies were William Bloodworth in? He appears in the first one, the second one, and the 5th one. Okay? So that would be 1, 2, 5. Right? And final. Oh, okay, look. He appears in Final Destination, and then 2, 5, and Final Destination Bloodlines. That's interesting. Look, you get Bloodlines, okay? And Bloodworth with the blood connection, with the red, with everything we just went over. Interesting. So 4, I guess. But anyways, he was in that 5th one. Okay? And I guess that's what I was trying to refer to over here. But that Paris Harris connection I caught. And, all in all, look at the symbolism here, right? Candyman. Okay, think about it, right? Candy. We just had Halloween. Okay, so what? Dead uh a week after Halloween. I almost missed that. But look at how the symbolism here. Hook, right? A hook, you see? Candyman. We had the Joker 2 film, Clowns. little ones, right? You see the symbolism here? Think about like the Diddy news. We mentioned Diddy born in 69. Okay? But think about his case that they referred to, Justin Bieber, Usher. Think about all of that, right? So you see how everything kind of connects. Okay? Right? And this is what I'm referring to here with the Candyman. Okay? And you see the traffic here on the images when we look into what really is important is the little ones, right? Okay? And the presence is built around an urban myth that Candyman roamed the Cabrini Green housing projects in Chicago, okay? And could be summoned by saying his name 5 times in front of a mirror. But Green, remember Green, like the Wicked Witch of the West, remember the ruby red slippers? And look at how Margaret Hamilton even equals 76 there. The Wizard of Oz 176, but green, right? Green, all trending. Green with Joker 2. Walgreens to close 1,200 US stores. Don't forget Walmart trending, like all of it like Trump Wall, right? Green with the Celtics championship. Okay? And then with the connection here, Monkey Paw Productions. Okay? A fourth film in the series was produced by Metro Goldwyn. Think about Metro Boomin trending. And look, you get that gold that's been lingering around, kind of with the Bay Area, San Francisco Kamala thing. Goldwyn, Mayer, and Monkey Paw Productions. Right here, the 21 release of Candyman. Remember you had the original in 92 or whatever? But you see, Monkey Paw Productions, 43 monkeys remain on the run. That trending story. Underlining race symbolism.
Hollywood mourning the death of actor Tony Todd tonight. Representatives of the star say he died peacefully at his Marina del Rey home last night. Todd, who had more than 240 film and TV credits spanning some 40 years, was best known for his roles in Candyman and Final Destination. Film production company New Line Cinema releasing a short statement tonight on Instagram saying in part, "We have lost a cherished friend. Rest in peace, Tony." Tony Todd was 69. Hollywood.
The thumbnail's going to land heavy. Do they give us a better explanation on the Final Destination movie? I want to watch those movies again. Explain the Final Destination film series.
According to Wikipedia, all of its 6 films are set around the premise of a small group of people who escape impending death after one individual has a sudden premonition and warns them about a major disaster that is about to occur.
That's amazing. There that one is right there. Alex Browning is embarking on a trip to Paris like Harris. Alex experiences a premonition. He sees the plane explode. Moments after leaving the ground, Alex insists that everyone get off the plane, and 7 people, including Alex, are forced to disembark. All watch as the plane actually explodes in a fireball. He and the other survivors have briefly cheated death, but will not be able to evade their fate for very long. Fate, scripted world. One by one, these fugitives from fate fall victim to the Grim Reaper. So, what did William Bloodworth do in Final Destination?
According to
Oh,
Heroes
yeah.
Unite Wikia, fandom, he works as a mortician in Bloodworth Funeral Homes and has some currently unrevealed, heavily implied connection to death. He speaks with an intimidating, ragged, baritone voice. Most survivors who formally visit him never see again after that, with the exception of certain characters.
So that's amazing because that's a movie, but think about it in real life, right? Heavily connected to death. Think about it. And now he dies. Think about it. Most survivors who formally visit him never seen again after that. With the exception of certain characters. Think about it. Right? Okay, y'all. So I did not plan on going this long, but it's just a lot of information. Thank you, anybody, if you made it to this point of the video. Hopefully, I'm recording, right? That would suck. The thumbnail looks like it's going to land, and it's completely connected with politics. I mean, it shows the world script, and it's saying natural causes here, okay? And you see the DC connection even. There's always more, okay? It's disgusting with the 6ix9ine thing as well, if you go a little further on that. Diddy born in 69. I think Jay-Z and Birdman, aka Baby, born in 69 as well. That's all the numbers I entered right there. All the letters, all the words. That's it. That's all. So you saw everything that was on the fly. Okay? And that's just how I like doing it. Right? You know, and there's more here, obviously, but I'll just run it back quickly and we just get a glimpse. I try to make these like 25 minutes tops, but it's so hard with all the information. Right? So I hope you see what I saw there. Even if you just tune in for a few minutes, I appreciate that. Actor Tony Todd, known for his role in the movie Candyman and other films, dies at 69. And don't forget, we had the Tuskegee University shooting. And a lot of this stuff is just history repeating with racism. All right? Okay? This is how they keep everything balanced. Okay? Got to keep everything under control. Appreciate everybody. Thanks again if you stayed the whole time. But, thanks just for your interest as well. If you are able to hear me, I'm completely buried over here, right? Think about it. Okay? Think about it. Sellouts get pushed to the front. Sellouts just immediately pop up when you're scrolling YouTube. Okay? But again, I appreciate your interest, sympathy with this character death here. Until next time, Daily Decodes 81-2, y'all.